Oh my God, they got that on camera.
So my dad makes famous wings, but what's special about them is the sauce. And he won't tell anybody the recipe, but I want him to sell it really bad and make millions.
Oh, Chefy and sous Chefy, are they done?
No.
That's the chef.
Take them off?
Even I can tell you they're not. Get more, we need more char on that.
They're close, man.
I know.
Just kidding, I don't know shit. We've been doing this like tour barbecue pretty much since we started touring. But even like before touring, like our house was just always the house everyone could come over. We'd play manhunt outside, we'd have bonfires, parents would be grilling. They would be trying to feed everybody at all times, to the point where some of my brother's friends were like, I think they're gonna try and kill us and eat us. They're like giving us so much food. Whenever we'd have like a Boston show or like a show at the Palladium, whatever it was, if we had like an off day before the show or after the show, we'd always drive the van to the house, and then our whole touring crew would pretty much just be in the backyard. I think just also when you're on the road, you don't get to go into like homes. You're going into probably a basement like this with no windows. There's ham and cheese in the fridge. So it's good to like, I think also just have a day where you can like go to the house, sit in some grass, maybe go in the pool, have some grilled food. If you want to shower, you can shower, do laundry, whatever. Just like have a space for the day to be like, oh yeah, we're humans. This is a house.
Just take me home, 'cause I need you tonight.
The best vocalist of the year is
Lynn Gunn!
I didn't think that this was gonna happen. Thank you, it means a lot. I appreciate it.
Right here's great. Thank you so much. We made it! Welcome to Novi, Michigan. Tour's been good. We're doing a North American run with Pale Waves and Sizzy Rocket. And another amazing artist named Bruises will be joining us shortly after. I've got really fucked up knees from rocking out. Ignore my stubble. It's 2024, I can do what I want, people. We've been like sitting in a lot of parking lots under the moon, talking shit, doing summery stuff, being silly. We're pretty silly, and that's the big secret. We're not in this for speed, we're in this for skill. Would you rather have a crow that follows you around that no one else can see, or when you say goodbye, you have to run away on all fours? This tour is interesting because it's not really around like an album release or anything, so it's kind of just a tour for fun. Primarily wanted to take out female artists, queer artists. That's super important to me to do, and we've been doing that for like the last few years. Coming up in such a male-dominated space with so little representation and community, it's felt really crucial to try and foster a very different environment compared to what we started out in. We all have really sweet fans and people coming out to the shows, and it's all good vibes. As far as like songs we picked and stuff we wanted to do, kind of a good medley of old stuff and new stuff. Taking some of the old ones and remixing them a little bit with some like jam sessions. Brian and Denny are so locked in with each other, and they're totally the backbone to the live shows. There's a lot of amazing sections of the show now where everyone gets to kind of lock in and really highlight their different styles of playing.
Lindsay and I have been touring together since we started the band, but it's always been Lindsay. She's the full creative and just driving force of what PVRIS is.
Brian is like an OG member of PVRIS. We met in high school. We kind of went to like a lot of local shows together, and then we actually met at a friend's house. She was doing a little party thing. For some reason, all of us had the lights out and we were on the floor laughing, telling ghost stories, and his laugh was the best laugh I've ever heard.
And the rest was kind of history.
The show has grown over so many years, and I think that's just due to us as musicians growing individually and collectively.
Brian's picked up so much of that. He's gone from playing bass, keys, and sample pads, and now he's also added guitar into the mix. We've all kind of had to add on our load of what we're playing. It's been really fun to do and watch and just totally kill it live.
Playing shows now, it's just nice to be so versatile and switch instruments and play new things and change sections up in the songs and just give more space for all of us to just have a blast.
He's just such a sweetheart. He always does right by everybody, and it's just at his core such a good dude and such a good person. And my big brother, he's very protective.
Lindsay, I think she's just gotten it from her parents, or her parents are so giving as well. So when we started touring, they'd be oh, you come stay here. You don't have to drive back home.
When they just first were starting out, the whole group of them would come, and the breezeway would be loaded with equipment. You could barely get through, and they'd just be all crashed out on the floor. I felt like they were all my kids. And we used to, would feed them, and they'd stay, and then they'd pack up and go. I miss those days.
We were so lucky to come across this human while we were on tour. Yeah.
Denny started as backline tech. We'd known about Denny for years through the scene we came up in. He's just kind of been a famously insane drummer. He's just so talented and such a versatile drummer, which I feel is super crucial for the live show.
I feel she put me on the drums because she likes the style that I play, so she always supports that. She's I want you to be yourself on this part. I'll give you 4 bars and then just go. Always wants me to be the best version of myself.
Brian and Denny together, locked in, is so special, not just in the musical sense, but also just as people. I always just want to call them human sunshine. I'm just extremely grateful to get to do this with them.
Anywhere you go, you'll hear them cackling down the hall together.
We definitely have this longing of being back in New England.
Playing at home versus other states and cities is always, it's double-edged because it feels good because you're home, you see all your friends and family, but it's also hectic because you're at work, technically, seeing your friends and family. But it's cute because it's bring your friends and family to work day.
It's just always one of those places where it calls you back and you want to come back and kind of decompress, because she's fully just on 100% all the time, whether that's creating music, getting things ready, photo shoots, all this stuff. So it's always so lovely to see her when she gets to see her family and just gets to recharge and stuff like that.
I always loved listening to music in a car specifically. I never really listened at home in headphones. It would always be when I was in motion. Yeah, I used to play softball a lot. We travel a lot for that, do hockey as well. And that was always my little zone.
You got anything to say about the mixtapes?
I've had a blast making it. This is how a lot of it's been made. In a bus or in a car. It's gonna make you do this, hopefully. You do the soul cycle. There's something about being in a car, being in a van, or being in a bus, whatever it is, that has always felt really good since I was a kid. The slaps. If I do say so myself. I enjoy it.
I don't know who you got is, but oh my god, it's so hypnotic.